welcome to ESV'S Panorama, your gateway to the latest trends and insights in Lagos and Nigeria's real estate space. Brought to you by the Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuers. Join us as we explore innovative solutions, market trends, and expert opinions shaping the future of real estate. Stay informed, stay ahead. This is ESV'S Panorama.
Good day, viewers. Here is another edition of ESV'S Panorama, powered by NIFE's Lagos branch, where we explore the trends and the best practices in our profession. Today, we shall be discussing on ethical practice and professional standards. My name is the Esteemed Surveyors and Valuer, Ismail Adioko, and we have here with me, joining us, one of our seasoned valuers, one of our best one in the profession, ESV, Tosin Kadiri, who is actually the Vice Chairman of Lagos NIFE's branch. Can we have you, please?
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. I'm Esteemed Surveyor and Valuer Tosin Kadiri, the Vice Chairman of NIFE Lagos State Branch.
All right, so you are welcome to the show. Like as I mentioned earlier, our topic of discuss today is ethical practice and professional standards. And I want to believe we are the best hands to discuss the topic here. So moving forward, I think our first question would be we need to start with a code of ethics, which is to first ask, what are the key principles that guide the profession and how does it happen in our day-to-day activities?
Thank you for that beautiful question. When you're talking about the code of ethics, you are talking about basically code of conduct. I mean, what you are expected to observe as a registered estate surveyor and valuer practicing in Nigeria. These are standards which you are expected to abide to and observe in your daily dealings with clients and with your professional colleagues. One of them is integrity. Integrity, honesty, total dedication, total disclosure to clients, conflict of interest, how do you manage conflict of interest, and so many other areas. And you must not equally engage in anything that is going to be unlawful, both to the profession and to the law of the land.
Okay, talking about maintaining confidentiality, can you just narrate how it can happens in a profession? How does it collide with ethics when it comes to best practices in estate survey and valuation profession, I mean?
You know, by the virtue of our profession, most of the time you are dealing with clients' interest, you are dealing with clients' investment, you are dealing with clients' confidence. And in quite a number of times, you are going to be having a lot of your clients engaging in confidential conversations, discussions, disclosing their secrets to you. So as a professional estate surveyor and valuer, you are not expected to disclose this secret under any circumstances to anybody without the consent of the client. For example, if a client bought a property without the knowledge of the wife or without the knowledge of the spouse, and if you have been confided in not to disclose to the spouse, irrespective of the fact that you have a relationship with both spouses, you are not expected to disclose such confidence or such secret that has been put in your custody without the consent of the party that has given you that confidence or that has put that confidence in you. So that's just talking about confidence in this profession.
From your response, I want to understand that there is a take of objectivity and impartiality. How can a seasoned professional, a practice surveyor, avoid conflict of interest?
You, as a seasoned professional, you are expected to always you must be able to identify where you have conflict of interest. For example, you have a property that has been given to you to sell by a client. And eventually, maybe in the course of sales or in the course of transaction and everything, you discover that you are interested in the client, or you are interested in the property, or someone that is close to you, or someone that is your relation is equally interested in this property that has been put in your custody by a client to dispose. So, definitely, if you do not disclose the total information to your client, and your client gets to know later on that this property was actually sold to someone that is related to you, that means you have actually breached that interest. So for you to be able to manage this conflict of interest when you find yourself in that situation as a seasoned professional, as a registered estate surveyor and valuer, you are expected to call the attention of your clients. So I have a relation, or I have a brother, or I have an uncle that is interested in your property, but I need to let you know this and this and this is what is involved in terms of the total value. Even as a matter of fact, for you to be able to exonerate yourself and be able to have total transparency, it might not be out of place for you to even invite or advise your clients to possibly get an independent valuer to be able to value that property. So whatever that is being offered will not be seen to be biased. That's how to manage conflict of interest.
So what are the unethical behaviors among colleagues and how can it be addressed?
Yeah, thank you. Unethical behaviors are behaviors that are not in conformity with the code of conduct as laid down by Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuers. Those are unethical behaviors. And I'll give you a scenario of unethical behaviors. For example, you have a property that you have your professional colleague hanging a to-let banner, for sale banner on the property. And if peradventure you are approached by the same clients to go and sell or market the same property, and you just, without getting in touch with your professional colleague, just went there to hang your own banner or your own board, then that's unethical behavior, because according to the code of conduct of our profession, no two estate surveyors are expected to put a banner on a property except you have a joint venture or joint letting, joint agency, joint instruction to let or sell a particular property, or you have a multiple listing whereby all parties or all estate surveyors involved will have come together to be able to do a common banner to be able to place on a property. That's one of the behavior that is being regarded as unethical. Another scenario is whereby you are approached by a property, where you are approached by a client to come and take over the management of a property that is being handled by another registered estate surveyor. Without you getting in touch with that estate surveyor and you just went ahead to take over the management of the property, that is regarded as unethical behavior. And when you are confronted with this kind of behavior, definitely you can be subjected to disciplinary committee to handle that for you.
Okay. How can it be addressed, sir?
Yeah, if an estate surveyor is found in such a situation, the matter is expected to be reported to the institution. We have a disciplinary committee, which is a committee that is created and formed by the institution. So definitely they'll look into such matter and be able to call the parties involved to be able to hear them out before the necessary actions are taken to be able to curb such behaviors.
All right. Thank you very much. We quite appreciate your time. Thank you for sharing your insights in regards to this topic. We believe, for our viewers, we believe you are taking one or two things from this, and we want you to please meet us at the next edition of ESV'S Panorama. Thank you.